Hey, everybody, welcome into AJ's on a Tuesday afternoon. We're glad you're hanging out with us here. That's Alyssa back there behind the bar, our good friend, hardworking bartender. Y'all be extra kind to her. We're going to be playing country music all afternoon in here, so if you like that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. I'm going to kick it off here in just a second. Texas, that's the place I truly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana, want me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot on the moon. And Allison's in Galveston, she somehow lost her sanity. Hey, Dimples, who now lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. And all my exes live in Texas. Yeah, Texas, that's the place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. That old Frio river where I learned to swim, and it brings to mind another time I wore my welcome thin. About transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. Texas, that's the place I truly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Hey, some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I died, but I'm alive and well. All my exes live in Texas. We got some dancers out there on the first song. Love it. Jerry, good to see you, buddy. Like I said, welcome into AJ's. We're going to be here all afternoon, and that's our buddy Jackson helping us with the sound, as he always does. Excellent job. Except for last week, he wasn't here. He was in jail. We're glad he's here this week. If you got anything you'd like to hear, let us know, folks. We got a tip jar up here. All the bands down here work for your tips, and anything you throw in there is more than appreciated. We're glad to be here picking for you. We'll do an Alan Jackson song since we are here at his Good Time Bar. Here's one of his big hits. Well, if I had do. I go downtown and buy a Mercury or two. We're crazy about a murdering. We're crazy about a murdering. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Mercury Blues, some Alan Jackson music. Featuring Alan's bass player, Mr. Roger Bob Wills, for the great state of Oklahoma there. Glad he's playing with us today. Glad my good buddy Bill Cook's up here to sing with us and play some acoustic guitar too. We're gonna let Bill sing one now before Jackson heads off to greater things. George Strait music here.
Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting down old flame. Everybody like to have a what I got. I'm cool on down, but they're responding hot on the fireman. That's my name. Last night they had a loud bottle bottle sold down the road. Yeah, my buddy walked up and left his woman running out of control. I was down there by the holler store with a little at the mouth. She was ready to go out the fireman. That's my name. Call me the fireman.
That's my name.
Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flame.
Everybody like to have a what I got.
I'm cooler down and they're smoking hot on the
Fireman.
That's my name, yeah. I got a fire engine red T-bird automobile. In a minute or less I could be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on, 24 off, but when they get too hot they just give me a call. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Call me the fireman.
That's my name.
Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flame.
Everybody like to have a what I got.
I'm cooling down when they're smoking hot on the fireman. That's my name. Call me the fireman. Yeah, that's my name. Yeah, fireman.
Hey, Bill Cook.
Yeah, let me put that in the tip. I'll give you a tip.
Everybody raise your drink way up high. The more you do this, the better we sound, the better most of us look up here. Just say yeehaw on the count of three and swallow whatever you're drinking. 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw. And swallow. No, go to Rivergate.
They're on the car.
Like I said before, Alyssa is our lovely bartender back there. Y'all take good care of her. She does work for your tips, and she's serving each and every one of you. There's one of her and a lot of y'all, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in on the live stream, those of you watching out there. We got a good crowd watches us every week, and we more than appreciate that. We appreciate all the support. And we are waiting on our first country music request of the day. If you got a song on your heart, come on up here and throw $20 in the jar, and it'll go straight to the top of the list, my pledge to you. Do we got any Johnny Cash fans out there? Anybody like some Johnny Cash? We're going to do one of his big hits there. Johnny Cash music. We do have a dance floor out here. Had a couple dancers already. We'll play dance music all afternoon too, if you like that. Do some Dwight Yoakam stuff. Get your shuffle on. Here's one called "The Guitar is a Cadillac." Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself asleep. Showed me around this town of shattered dreams. Another lesson about night food that came from Babylon. Found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. It's a guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I go home. Yeah, it's a guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Hey, guitars. Dwayoko music. Everything okay out front there, Jackson? Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, where are you from? Canada. All right. Well, welcome. We got some Canadian friends in the house, and she said anything Alan Jackson, so I think we can do that for you. I'll tell you what, we'll do you a couple Alan Jackson songs. Since that's our first request of the day, it's 2 for Tuesday. Here's one of my favorite ones. Our fiddle player's in jail. She couldn't be here today, but we'll get Vic to kick us off on this one. Oh, yeah. This was Alan's first big #1 hit there, and I think you'll know it. And we'll do another one here in just a second. Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die, and good always win, again and again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. If life were like the movie, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. And when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, but the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. I gave you my love, that wasn't enough, and to hold your heart as the times got tough. But tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through, like I hope we would. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. And when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, but the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. No, the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Yeah. Alan Jackson music there, one of my favorites. That's my buddy Vic there playing steel with us today and covering the fiddle parts. I'm glad to have him from the great state of Oklahoma. We love steel guitar down here. Yeah, give Vic a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. One of the finest here in town. He learned from Skeeter, and he knows them all. Well, I promised that lady we'd do another Alan Jackson. This is 2 for Tuesday since it was our first request of the day. Our friends from Canada there. See if we can feature a bill on one of these two, too. Here's one that Roger Bob inspired out there on the road up in Virginia. It goes like this.
Don't rock the jukebox. Wanna hear some Jones? 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song before you drop that quarter. Keep one thing in mind. You got a heartbroken man standing here at night. I've been down and lonely ever since she left. Before you drop the corner, baby, can I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Well, I ain't got nothing against rock and roll. But when your heart's been broken, you need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like the steel guitar to drown your memory. Before you punch the number, baby, play a song for me. Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear George Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Oh yeah.
Hey, Bill Cook there, some Alan Jackson music.
What about them dancers out there, Jared? Yeah, Jared.
Welcome to AJ's, folks. We hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. It's beautiful out there. We had some cold weather this weekend, but glad it's passed. On to the sunshine and the warmer days there. And we love country music down here. And we got a wall of fame over here. Some of Alan's favorites he puts up here. And George Jones is several places up there. We're going to do some George Jones music for all the classic country fans in here. Here's one called The White Lightning. In North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had him still. He blew out lightning when the sun went down. Then he'd take a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleased and pappy's gonna squeeze it. Oh, goodness, white lightning. Oh, the team in a revenue suit, searching for a place where they made his fruit. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. Oh, goodness, white lightning. and my face turned blue. Mighty, mighty pleased, and Pappy's corn squeezing. Oh, goodness, white lightning. Oh, the G-men, revenue suit, searching for a place where they made his root. They were looking, trying to book him, but my baby kept on cooking. Oh, goodness, white lightning. As he hit the ground, mighty, mighty pleased, the Pappy's gonna squeeze it. Oh, goodness, white lightning. Yeah, the G-men, revenue suit, searching for a place where they made his root. They were looking, trying to book him, but my Pappy kept on cooking. Oh, goodness, white lightning. Hey, George Jones music. Well, I'll tell you what, we got Randy Travis's bass player up here on stage with us as well, playing acoustic guitar, Mr. Bill Cook. And I know we got Randy Travis fans out there. I'm going to do a Randy Travis song now, one of his big hits. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now there's a love that I feel for you, always will be. You're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, there's a love that I give. Well, it's gonna be yours until the day that I die. Baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen and I'll tell you again. Hey, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on a body, makes a young girl's brown hair turn gray. Honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. If it all fell out, I'll still love you anyway. And they say time can play tricks on a memory. It makes people forget things they knew. It's easy to see that it's happening to me. I've already forgot every woman but you. And darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about about the weather as long as old women talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen to how this song ends. Yeah, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Yeah, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Yeah. Once again, lovely dancing out there, and that's some Randy Travis feature Mr. B.O. Cook. Worked for Randy for many, many years on the road. And I'm going to come around and meet you guys. We passed the old tip jar about the top of the hour, so if you've not made a request yet, now's an excellent time to do so. There's never a cover charge down here. All the bands depend upon your gratuity, as does the bartenders and the rest of the staff, so y'all be kind to those fine folks. Let me know what you'd like to hear. We're going to be in here all afternoon playing good old country music. Those of you tuned in on the live stream, we got the MySet app. Scan the QR codes, and they're in and around the bar as well. So a lot of ways you can make a request, but it all ends up with just tipping the band. We do appreciate that so very much. That's how we get paid. I'm going to come see you guys. They're going to keep the music going here in the meantime.
Yeah, y'all be nice to Rodney. We thank y'all for being in here with us. And Jackson, leave already? If you've been, okay. If you've enjoyed the music of Rodney and all these guys up here, let us know by putting a little money in our tip jar. We appreciate it so much. We split that 5 ways. If you have a request, let Rodney know what you want to hear. If we can play it, we'll be glad to try to do it for you. Pittsfield. We might need him back up here for that. One little thing I do is with the guitar. All right. We had some requests. We're going to try to get to them when Rodney gets back up here. The only two things in life that make it worth living are these guitars that tune good and firm, feeling women. 'Cause I don't need my name in the marquee lights. I've got my song and I've got y'all with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas with Waylon and Willie and the boys. The successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between those Hank Williams Spain songs and Newberry Strain songs and Blue Eyes Crying the Rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Let's sell your diamond rings, we'll buy some boots and faded jeans and we'll go away. This gold tie's choking me, and in your high society you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones. Four car garage and they're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas with Waylon and Willie and Boy. The successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between those Hank Williams Spain songs and Newberry Strain songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. All right, here's steel guitar. Let's go down Lukenbach, Texas with Willie and Waylon and the boys. Yeah, the successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between those Hank Williams Spain songs and Jerry Duff Strain songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out of Lukenbach, Texas, Lord, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Yes, out in Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Yes, I'm Lukenbach, Texas. Good dancing, ladies and gentlemen, good dancing.
Thank you so much. A lot of nice folks in here today, and yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. We appreciate you being kind to us. I'm going to do these the order in which they were received. We had several requests, and they were stuff we could cover, and we're glad to do it. This lady wants some Johnny Cash music, so we'll do that for her. Kick things off here. Roger Bob's saving up to go to Whataburger tonight, so we appreciate all the tips in the tip jar. It's not cheap anymore. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. Keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the ties that bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone with each day's through. Well, I'll admit I'm just a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You've got a cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I'll keep you on my mind both day and night. Well, happiness I know proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the ties that bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Yeah. Not a cash. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. By request. All right, we're putting all these requests together. Thanks for asking for good old country music. We're certainly glad to play it for you. And this lady wanted to hear some Brooks and Dunn music, so we're going to grab that for her right fast. Thank you so much. And that's Alyssa back there behind the bar. Y'all be super kind to her. Her tip jars are lined up along the bar, and she is a hard-working woman. So anything you like to drink, let her know. She'll take good care of you, and y'all be good to her as well.
I'm in the country, there's a city limits sign where there's a honky tonk along the county line. George starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and sport. It's where all the cowboy folk go to do school boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. Always quit time. I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses fly. I go flying down that highway to that highway, stuck out in the woods doing the blue school boogie.
Bill Cook, some Brooks and Dunn for this lovely lady here. Thank you very much. All right, we got to do some Willie Nelson for our friends from Canada, and then we got a My Set request for Ken. I want to hear some Hank Jr. So we're going to get all these requests. This is Willie Nelson and a little bit of Merle Haggard threw in there as well. I love this tune here, one called Pancho and Lefty. Goes like living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep us free and clean. Hey, you wear skin like iron, your breast is hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seemed. She began to cry when you said sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy, his horse was fast like polished steel. He wore his gun outside his vest for all the honest world to feel. And Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word. But that's the way it goes. And all the federalists say we could have had him any day. We only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. But us and Pancho laid down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they let on Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the brat to go. Ain't nobody know. And all the federalists say we could have had him any day. We only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Fell. Now Lefty's living in a cheap hotel, but as it's quiet and Cleveland's gold, hey, the story ends we're told. And Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's going home. All the federalists say we could have had him any day. We only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few brave federalists say we could have had him any day. We only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Macho and Lefty, that's the Willie Nelson music by request right there. I do. All right, we got our first My Set request of the day. Those of you tuned in on the live stream, if there's anything you'd like to hear, you can always scan the QR code there and let us know what you want to hear. But we have them here in the bar as well, and Ken wanted to hear some Hank Jr., so we aims to please. We're going to do that for you now. Thanks for requesting that, man. Appreciate that, man. Nobody likes to party like Hank Jr. and Roger Bob. Country music singers, they're a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolk have disowned a few others than me. I guess it's because I went and changed my direction, and I guess I went and broke their family tradition. They get on me and wanna know, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Hank, why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, everybody made my prediction. Well, if I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. I'm very proud of my daddy's name, although his kind of music and mine ain't exactly the same. Stop and think it over, put yourself in my unique position. Well, if I get stoned, I'm a carrying on an old family tradition. You don't me wanna know, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Hank, why must you live out the song that you wrote? Over and over, everybody made my prediction. If I get stoned, well, I'm a carrying on an old family tradition. I've loved a few ladies, I've loved Jim Maine, and they both tried to kill me about 1973. When that doctor asked me, boy, how'd you get in this condition? I said, hey, sawbones, well, I'm a carrying on an old family tradition. They get on me and wanna know, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Hank, why must you live out those songs that you wrote? If I'm down in a honky tonk, old Slick's trying to give me friction. Well, leave me alone, I'm singing all night long. It's a family tradition. Yeah, Hank Jr. by request. right, I'm going to do some Waylon Jennings for my friends from Canada back there. They want to hear that good old classic stuff. Waylon's on the wall over here right by Roger Bob's left arm right there. There you go, Roger Bob. That's Roger Bob from the Alan Jackson Show. Give Roger Bob a big round of applause. Straight out of jail. We got to do some Dolly Parton for our friends from... They're one and the same. That's right. Crank up the old phaser pedal and play some Waylon Jennings. I've been down to Mississippi, on down to New Orleans, and I played in California. There ain't too much I haven't seen. Lord, I'm a rambling man. Don't fool around with any old rambling man. I left a girl in West Virginia, up there where the green grass goes. And there's a girl in Cincinnati, where the Ohio River flows. Oh, girl, Lord, I'm a rambling man. Don't fool around with any old rambling man. You better move away, you're standing too close to the flame. Once I mess with your mind, your little heart won't be the same. I'm a rambling man. Don't fool around with any old rambling man. Better not. Well, up in Chicago, I was known as quite a boy. And way down in Alabama, they call me the man of joy. Still do. Lord, I'm a rambling man. Don't fool around with any old rambling man. You better move away, you're standing too close to the flame. Once I mess with your mind, your little heart won't be the same. I'm a rambling man. Don't fool around with any old rambling man. Better not. Hey, rambling man. Waylon Jennings music by request. Thank you. Well, we've got some nice folks in here. Where are you guys from? Indiana. Welcome in. Glad you're here. How about our Johnny Cash fan? Where are y'all from? Indiana? The Midwest in the house? How about you guys, Ken? Houston, yeah, you told me that. Roger Bob's been watching the Houston Rodeo. How about you guys? Where are you from? Dallas? No, Texas is in the house. 2 Indianas, 2 Texas. Well, 1 Indiana left. Y'all are outnumbered now. So, well, we're glad you're all here. So Anybody else want to shout out where they're from? Feel free to do so. Kansas. It's Midwest. Buffalo. The good thing about Buffalo, it never gets cold up there. That's what I love about Buffalo. It's always nice and warm. All right, we're going to, we have some friends from Canada in here. Well, they've been requesting some great, great country music, and Bill does a good job on one of these old Chris Christopherson tunes here. And if we got any lovers in the house, we do have a dance floor. We got some more My Set stuff coming up. So thanks for being in here today. Take care of Alyssa, and let us know what you like to hear. We'll be glad to do it for you.
Don't look so sad, 'cause I know it's over. Time goes on, and this old world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had this time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that we're burning. So lay your head upon my pillow and hold your warm and tender body close to mine, and hear the whisper of the raindrops. They're falling soft against the window. Just make believe you love me one more time, for the good time. And I'll get along, Lord, and you'll find another. I'll be here, Lord, if you ever decide you need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow, Lord, or forever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. So lay your head upon my pillow and hold your warm and tender body close to mine, and hear the whisper, Lord, of the raindrops. They're falling soft against the window. Just make believe you love me one more time, for the good time, for the good time. Oh, for the good time.
Yeah. Bill Cook there on some Chris Christopherson music.
Thank you so much.
All right, we got another My Set request here. Travis wanted to hear some David Allan Coe music. So we're glad to do it. We need a little crowd participation, but we can do it. It was all that I could do to keep from crying. And sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. You don't have to call me Will and Jenny, and you don't have to call me Charlie Pride. You don't have to call me Burl Haggard anymore, even though you're on my fighting side. So I'll hang around as long as you will let me, and I never minded standing in the rain. Lord, you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. See my name a few times in your phone book. Seen it on the signs where I play. But the only time I know I'll hear David Allen Coe is when Jesus has his final judgment day. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me, and I never minded standing in the rain. Oh, you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. A friend named Roger Bob wrote that song. He thought he'd written the perfect country and western song. He sent it to me, and I realized he'd left out a few things. Very important things, actually. Playing down at AJ's bar, trains, trucks, prison, where Roger spends most of his time, and hanging out at AJ's on a Tuesday. So we wrote another verse, got together with my friend, felt obliged to include it on the tune, and it goes like this. I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. Oh, but before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a dang old train. And so I hang around as long as you will let me, and I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me. I wonder why you don't call me. Why won't you ever call me by my name, by my name? Yeah, that goes out to Travis. Thank you for requesting. That's on the mic set. We appreciate that. Well, I think we're fresh out of requests at this point, so if somebody else has something on their heart and mind, let us know. We'll be glad to do it for you. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Dolly Parton, that's our friends from Canada there, and they've tipped us very well, so see what we can come up with. Our drummer there played with Dolly for several years there. Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate everything you throw in the old tip jar. Done it before, but I don't remember the key. All right, we're going to try this. I think I've done it one other time. I hope I'm in the right key. It's hard working with children, ladies and gentlemen, up here daring you to do things on stage. Just keep that in mind. All right. Roger Bob's obsessed with the Willie Nelson movie. All right, we're going to do this Dolly Parton tune, and maybe the drummer's the only one that knows it. He played with Dolly for several years out there on the road. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, voice is soft as summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I could easily understand, you could easily take this man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, 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 please don't take me even though you can. Jolene, 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 some Dolly Parton music there. I did. I'm glad to do that for. Of all the songs I thought I might sing today, that was not one of them. So, you never know what life's going to throw at you. We'll do a Merle Haggard song. I haven't done too much of his music today, and shame on us. Here's one of Merle's big hits there, talking about the old big city. We're going to play about it today. It goes like this. Dirty old city. I'm tired of too much work and never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Won't you turn me loose, set me free? Somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me. You can't keep your retirement, your so-called Social Security. The big city turned me loose and set me free. Working every day since I turned 20. I ain't got a lot to show for anything I've done. There's folks that never work and they've got plenty. Think it's time some guys like me ought to have some fun. Turn me loose, set me free. Somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me. You can't keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Yeah, big city, turn me loose and set me free. I said, big city, turn me loose and set me free. Hey, Merle Haggard music there. All right, folks. Well, we're fresh out of requests now, so if anybody has anything they'd like to hear, come on up here and talk to us, and we'll be glad to do it for you. Before the day's out, Roger's going to sing Elvira. But right now, I'm going to sing a Johnny Cash tune here. Here's one called The Big River. It goes like this. I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. Showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. Well, the tears I cry for that woman, they gonna flood you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. She tore me up every time I heard that drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my queen. I went down the stream, walked a few miles up the bluff. I followed you, big river, but when you called, to St. Louis, laid on down the river. And a freighter said she'd been there, but she's a gone, gone, gone. Well, go on, I've had enough. Bury my blues are back up in the cup. Hey, she loves you, big river, more than me. Won't you pat it down by Baton Rouge, River Queen, roll it on. Take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough. Bury my blues away back in the cup. Hey, she loves you, big river, more than me. Johnny Cash music there. Thank you. Rock bottom. All right, yeah, Ken, we can do that for you. That's a George Strait request there. We love George Strait music. And it's a great song here. I love this tune. Hadn't done it in a while, but I think we can scratch it out for you. Thanks for the request, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, if anybody else has anything they'd like to hear, let us know. We do work for your requests. We do work for your tips. We got an old tip bucket there. Never a cover charge, so anything you throw in the tip jar is more than appreciated. Alyssa works hard for your tips as well, and our friend from Houston just wanted to hear a George Strait song, so we're going to see if we can't do that for him. Most of the time, I still raise a lot of cane with the boy. Honky tonks are pretty women. Lord, I'm right there with them, singing above the crowd in the noise. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, and just trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Well, the truth about a mirror is a damned old mirror. It don't always tell all the truth. It don't show what's deep inside, and it can't read between the lines. And there's really no reflection of my youth. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Yeah, George Strait music there. Great song, one of my favorites. Hey, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Come back to see us. Come back to see us. All right. That's Billy Jones. That ain't Billy Jones. Let's see what else we could do here. We've got some country music fans in here. We'll do another Dwight Yoakam song. Please, please, baby, baby, come back. It's so cold and dark here all alone. If you'll come back, I promise I'll be here. You'll come home, baby, I'll have like I should. I laughed when you packed your bag and told me goodbye. I hollered, I don't need you, yeah, but honey, that's a lie. So please, please, baby, baby, come back home. It's so cold and dark here all alone. You'll come back, I promise I'll be good. You'll come home, baby, I'll have like I should. come back, I promise I'll be good. You come home, baby, I'll act like I should. Please, baby, baby, come back home. It's so cold and dark here all alone. You come back, I promise I'll be good. You come home, baby, I'll act like I should. Come on home, baby, I'll act like I should. Come on home, baby, and I'll act like I should. Thank you very much. Please, please, baby. All right, we got another Bellamy Brothers request. I'm going to go around with the old tip jar there and take up some requests, and we got that coming up on the My Set. Thank you so much, Travis. When you tuned in, we do appreciate it, and we can get that for you. And I'm going to come around trying to make these guys some money. They're great players, good friends, work hard down here, and we don't charge a cover charge or anything like that. We depend on your generosity, so if you got a request, let us know what it is. Be glad to do it for you. Those of you tuned in on the live stream, thank you so much. And we got some Bellamy Brothers coming up for Travis just as quick as I get back up here. But in the meantime, Bill's going to sing you a tune here, and I'm going to come around and meet you guys. Be kind to Alyssa, working hard back there behind the bar as well. She does work for your tips. Anything you throw her way is more than appreciated. And all the musicians on Broadway, we depend upon your generosity to keep this going down here. So thanks for being in here. It's Kevin Busby, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be coming up at about 6:15. So stay put. Great country music here all day long.
Yeah, y'all be good to Ronnie as he comes around, and we appreciate y'all being in here with us. And if you have a request, let him know what you want to hear. We want to play the songs you want to listen to or dance to, so let us know. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of the tourists are covered with oil, strumming my six-string, on my front porch swing. The smell of shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. It's a reputed a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar song. with a steel guitar. Blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, soon it will render. That frozen concoction, it helps me hang on. Hang on, yes sir. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yeah, Margaritaville.
All right, thank you very much. Got some nice folks in here and got some good country music requests as well. I'm doing the order in which they were received. Travis asked on the My Set app, could we do some Bellamy Brothers, and we'll be glad to do that. And we got some Johnny Cash. We got some Dwight Yoakam coming up for our friends back there in the back, and we also got some Chris Stapleton for our friends at the bar. So thank you so much for hanging out here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. And we're going to do this one for Travis here. Well, a redneck girl likes cruising daddy's pickup truck, Goes out to Travis from the Mouse Said app. Thank you for requesting. We appreciate it. And I got to do a Johnny Cash song. This guy said do our favorite Johnny Cash song. And I got to do an Alan Jackson song for our friends there at the bar. He threw in some money for that as well. So we'll get all of them. I think this is my favorite Johnny Cash song. Quick band rehearsal, and we'll be right back with it. At my door, the leaves are falling. Cold, wild wind will come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. I go out on a party and look for a little fun, but I find a darkened corner, and I still miss someone. Oh, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. And I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. Oh, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. And I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. Yeah, I still miss someone. Yeah. Our friend down front there wanted some Johnny Cash music. All right, the guy at the bar threw in some money for some Alan Jackson music there, and so we aims to please. Here's one that Alan covered that Charlie McClain had a big hit on. Do it for you now. Everywhere you look, you can write a book on trouble with a woman and a man, but you can't not oppose, you can't stick your nose. There's something that you don't understand. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car's parked next door. Well, I thought I knew her well, I really couldn't tell that she had another lover on her mind. It felt so right when she held me tight. How could I be so going on, as long as they keep it out of sight. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. Someone tonight whose car's parked next door. Alan Jackson music there by request. Thank you very much. Moving along, we got several good requests. We got to do some Dwight Yoakam for our friends there in the back, and then some Chris Stapleton for the guy sitting at the bar there. And forgot about any of them. We're glad to do them for you. Here's a Dwight Yoakam tune, because the guitars and Cadillac. Girl, you taught me how to hurt a real bad and cry myself to sleep. Show me around this town and shattered dreams. Another lesson about a naive fool that came from Babylon. Found out that pie don't taste so sweet. It's a guitar and Cadillac and hillbilly music. Lonely, lonely streets that I go home. Yeah, it's a guitar, Cadillac, the hillbilly music. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Scars is all that's left of me. I wanna thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can find my mind, well, I think I'll just leave. It's a guitar, Cadillac, the hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I go home. Yeah, it's a guitar, Cadillac, the hillbilly. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Yeah, it's a guitar. Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on and on and on. Yeah, guitar. All right, we had a Chris Stapleton request for our friend there sitting at the bar, and Bill's going to sing you this one now. It goes like this.
Spend my nights out in your ballroom. Liquor was the only love I've ever known, but you rescued me from reaching the bottom, and you brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle was always right, but you poured out your heart, Lord, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Lord, Tennessee whiskey.
Mr. Bill Cook there.
Thank you.
Yeah, give this band a big round of applause, folks. Finest band you're going to hear on Broadway. You know, we've been up here playing about 2.5 hours. These guys are going to take a break here, and I'm going to keep the music going, but they'll be back shortly. We're going to be playing till 5:45 tonight, so great music here at AJ's all day long, and if you like what you're hearing, you're in the right spot because it's going to be more of it to come. Kevin and his band come up at 6 o'clock right behind us. So thanks for hanging out with us in here, and if you got any requests, let me know what they are. I'll be glad to do them for you. Alyssa's still working hard back there. Y'all take good care of her. And in the meantime, the guy's going to get down, but I'm going to keep on letting the country music roll up here. And thanks for being in here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, thank you, guys. Did you like that one? Yes. That's my favorite. That's a great song, isn't it? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. For you, Roger, I'll do it for free. You're such a nice guy. I mean, you can tell people want to do stuff. Roger's such a nice person. You cannot help it. Did he tell that the night you was in the studio with him? No. Oh. All right. Thank you very much for hanging out with us in here. And love playing at AJ's. We're here every Tuesday afternoon. And do a few songs, and the guys will come right back up. The only two things in life that make it worth living is guitars that tune good and firm, feeling women. I don't need my name in the marquee lights. I got my song and I got you with me tonight. Yeah, maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. Yeah, this successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Those Hank Williams Payne songs and Newberry Strain songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Hey baby, let's sell those diamond rings, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This coat and tie's choking me, and in your high society you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones, 4-car garage we're still building on. Hey, maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. Hey, this successful life we're living got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between those Hank Williams Payne songs and Jerry Jeff's Train songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Yeah, Luckenbach, Texas is Waylon and Willie music there. Thank you. I'm doing an Alan Jackson song here. It's one of my favorite ones. Painted red, stripe was white, 18 feet from the bow to the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta. I rolled up with Daddy when he went up to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, it was made for the water. Ran it for years till the transom guy rider. A piece of my childhood that never was forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson and an electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel, and I can't replace the way that made me feel. And I would turn it sharp and I would make it whine. He'd say you can't beat the way an old wood boat drive. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just a half-ton short bed for my uncle bought it new back in '64. And Daddy got it right The engine was a smoking, couple of burnt valves, and we had her going. Let me drive her when we haul off a load down a dirt strip where we dump trash off Thick Bend Road. Sit up in the seat, stretch my feet to the pedal, smiling like a hero that just received a medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, 3-speed on the column with a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel, but I can't replace the way that made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I would steer it right, and he'd say, "A little slower, son, you're doing just fine." Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters in my home. I let them drive that old Jeep across the pasture in our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in that file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it was just an old worn out Jeep, a rusty old floorboard and hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel, and I can't replace the way that made me feel. And I would steer it left and I would steer it right, and he'd say, "Straighten up, girl, you're doing just fine." But just a little valley by the river where we ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me drive. When Daddy let me drive. Just an old plywood boat, a 75 Johnson, and an electric choke. Yeah, Alan Jackson music there. That's one of my favorite tunes. Glad to do that for you. Yeah, we'll do a few more and get the guys back up here. Alyssa's still working hard back there for you, so y'all be super kind to her. And those of you tuned in on the live stream out there, thanks for watching us every week. We more than appreciate it. And if there's anything you'd like to hear, let us know through the MySet app. We'll be glad to do it for you, but we're just glad you're watching. Thanks so much for being out today. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Always good to see some local folks here as well. Do a song about prison that goes like this. I called my wife with another man, and it cost me 99 on a prison farm in Georgia, down close to the Florida line. I've been here for 6 long years, and I finally made the warden my friend, sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Red's the dangest dog that I've ever done seen. Got a nose that can smell a 3-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You consider yourself mighty lucky if you get past the gators and the quicksand bed. All these years that I've been here, there ain't nobody got past the red. And the warden said, "Come on, somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, Red, have your tree for the morning gun." I paid off a guard, slipped out a letter to my cousin in Tennessee. He brought down a blue chick hound, she was pretty as she could be. I pinned her up in the swampland about a mile south of the gate. Take old Red for his evening run, and I just sit back and wait. And the warden said, come on, somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red will have you cheap for the morning gun. Red got used to seeing his lady friend every night. I kept him away for 3 or 4 days. I was waiting till the time got right. Made my run with the evening sun and smiled when they turned red out. I was headed north to Tennessee and Red was headed south. And the warden said, come on, somebody, why don't you run? Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you cheap for the morning gun. There's red-haired blue ticks all in the south. Love got me in here, love got me out. Man, old Red there, a story about breaking out of jail. It's a 9-pound hammer. It's a little too heavy for my side, baby, for my side. I'm going on a mountain, gonna see my baby. Ain't looking back, ain't looking back. Roll on, buddy, won't you roll so slow? Tell me, how can I roll when the wheels won't roll? Roll on, buddy, won't you roll so slow? How can I roll when the wheels won't roll? Nine-pound hammer killed John Henry, but it won't kill me. No, it won't kill me. Roll on, buddy, won't you roll so slow? Tell me, how can I roll when the wheels won't roll? It's a long way to Harlem, mighty long way to Hazard, just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. Roll home, buddy, won't you roll so slow? Tell me, how can I roll when the wheels won't roll? This 9-pound hammer, it's a little too heavy for my size, baby, for my size. I'm going on a mountain, gonna see my baby. Ain't looking back, ain't looking back, ain't looking back, ain't looking back. Hey, it's a 9-pound hammer. All right, we'll get the band back up here, and these guys have been playing all afternoon there, so we appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us in here on a quick break, and be kind to Alyssa, working hard. Those of you tuned in on the live stream, thanks for watching today. We hope it's great weather wherever you are. It's certainly great weather here in Nashville, Tennessee. Lots of people out and about, and we're glad you choose to spend part of your day in here and stop by to see us. Thank you so much. We're here every Tuesday from 2 to 6, thereabouts. And so anytime you want to catch us on the live stream, you can do so from AJ's Facebook page. It's Eddie Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. It's Bill Cook, Roger Bob Wills, a.k.a. Barbarossa, Vic Lawson. All right, we're fresh out of request at the moment, so if there's anything you'd like to hear, come on up here and talk to us. Let us know. Bill's going to sing you a song, and we're going to be cranking it out for another hour or so ourselves. Then Kevin and his band's coming up, so there's great music here all night long. And we appreciate you hanging out with us here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar.
Well, people say that I'm a no good, that I'm crazy as a loon. I get drunk in the morning, I get stoned in the afternoon. Just like my old boutique hound, I like to lay around in the shade. People say I'm a no good, but I dang sure got it made. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave us long hair comfortable alone. Well, there's a preacher man talking on TV. He's a cutting down rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation cause he's worried about my soul. Jesus walked on the water, now I know that it's true. Sometimes I think that preacher man I'd like to do a little walking too, but I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. Don't like the way I'm living, you just leave as long hair comfortable alone. work. A rich boy goes to college and the poor boy has to work. Well, a drunkard wants another drink of wine, the politician wants to vote. I ain't asking for nothing, but that's all. Take another toast, but I ain't asking nobody for nothing. Yeah, I can't get it on my own. Oh, on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave us long hair comfortable alone. Yes, sir. Charlie Daniels for you right there. Thank you so much. I guess we'll do, let's do She Thinks I Still Care. She Thinks I Still Care, ready? Here's an old George Jones classic we'll do for you. Just because I ask an old friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. Now just because all the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere, just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be, she thinks I still care. And is she happy thinking, Lord, I still need her? Then let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, how could she ever be so foolish? Now where did she get such an idea? Now just because I ask an old friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I saw her that went all to pieces, she thinks I still care. She thinks I still care. Yeah, some George Jones for you right there. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much for hanging around with us, and appreciate your requests. We got a request from Randy. I don't know if he's here or if he's watching on the live stream, but I don't know that one, and I can't even give it the old college try. So, but it won't cost you anything. Thanks for requesting just the same. Hey, thank you guys, appreciate it. But if you can think of something else, Randy, let us know. We'll be glad to do it. I would have to decline that one. I don't know that song. So Alyssa's back there working hard for you behind the bar. Y'all be kind to her, and we still got a ways to go. So if you got any requests, get them in there. We'll be glad to do them for you if we know them. I think we'll feature our steel player on old Vern Gosden tune. I like to do this one, and Bill got to work with Vern for several years out there on the road. Here's one called Set 'em Up Joe. Play Walking the Floor. We'll feature Mr. Vic Lawson. Got a vintage patrol in 1951. This guy, full of my favorite records Russell grew up on. They got old Hank and Letty and their Speed 24. Set 'em up, Joe, and played a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and played a walk in the floor. Well, I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing itchy, I think I'll play them some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Yes, set 'em up, Joe, and play the walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play the walk in the floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play. Well, they heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replace old B-24, and every night I run a needle through the walk in the floor. Every night I run a needle through the walk in the floor. Lord, I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing itchy, I think I'll play them some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Yeah, set 'em up, Joe, and play the walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play the walk in the floor. I said, set 'em up, Joe, and play the walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play the walk in the floor. Hey, that's Vic on the steel guitar. Fine, fine job as always. Yeah, Vic. You voting for Vic to go in the Hall of Fame? Well, are you on the set ballot? Are you on the set ballot? Are you on the ballot? Not yet. Hey, what about Harry? Bill's in the Hall of Fame here now. He's got a medallion of fruit. Bill Cook's in the Hall of Fame, folks. He wanted you to know that. Lance said, I can't wear that. It'll blow away in the wind. Low down even son, I done did everything that needs doing. Woe's me, and why can't I see that I best be leaving well enough alone? Those neon lights couldn't stay out of sight. The people haunt me in memories. There's one in every crowd for crying out loud. Oh, why was it always turning out to be me? Hey, where does it go? Roger Bob only knows. It seemed like it was just the other day. I was way down at Green Gables, hogging tables, gently blowing my heart and pay. Piano roll blues, I danced holes in my shoe. There weren't no other way to be. Oh, with those lovable losers and no account boozers and honky-tonk heroes like Vic Lawson, hey, hey, hey. was just the other day. I was way down at Green Gables, out in those stables, generally burning on my heart. Turned fairway, piano roll blues, dance holes in my shoes. There weren't no other way to be with all those lovable losers, no one can boozers, and honky-tonk heroes like me. Woo, honky-tonk heroes. How's it going over there today, Lord? How's it going over there, Lord? Good, good, good. I had a blast picking with you guys the other day, man. That was a lot of fun, yeah. That was fun, man, playing them old rock and roll songs. Doesn't that wow? Enjoyed that. That's our buddy Log Truck. He's a growing boy, ladies and gentlemen. All right. In the meantime, those are newcomers. That's Alyssa back there working hard for you, so y'all be extra kind to her. And we're fresh out of requests, so if anybody has anything they'd like to hear, let us know. We do have a tip jar up here. We also have the MySet app. You can scan in that way and request tons of songs, and we're bound to hit on something that we know. So just let us know what you'd like to hear. We got about 45 minutes left to go with a good old country music extravaganza here on a Tuesday afternoon. And then we're going to turn it over to Kevin and his band. But in the meantime, we'll keep it going here with, here's some George Strait music. I'm going to do it. How about Nobody in His Right Mind with a in F, yeah. Yeah, George Strait song. Burn with desire each time my heart fans a fire to that old flame that burns inside of me. She cried when I left her, now I cry to forget her. Oh, how foolish I was to ever want to leave. Nobody in his right mind would have left her. I had to be crazy to say goodbye. Nobody in his right mind would have left her. Even my heart was smart enough to stay behind. I still carry your picture, I wish her well with a new love that I know she's found by now. Each night finds me dreaming, and each day I'm thinking about how much I wish she was still around. Nobody in his right mind would have left her. I had to be crazy to say goodbye. Nobody in his right mind would have left her. Even my heart was smart enough to stay behind. Even my heart was smart enough to stay behind. Yeah, George Strait music there. Got some dancers out there. Are they going in the Oklahoma Hall of Fame for that day? Did you not know? What about Oklahoma City? Hey, our friend Jean's watching today. It's always good to hear from her. And I think we can do that one. I love this Don Williams song, and hadn't done it in a while. Thank you, Gene. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, and thanks for tuning in and requesting country music.
That's right. You're right.
Hey, thank you very much. All right, this goes out to Gene there. Coffee black, cigarettes will start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. And some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry, and my love for you will never die. A rendezvous in the night, holding a woman to hold me tight. In the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. And some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry, and my love for you will never die. Yes, some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry, and my love for you will never die. Play it on, Vic. Yeah, that goes out to Gene there. Some Don Williams music. He's on the wall over here. God rest his soul. All right. Onward and upward with the country music extravaganza. Here's a. Yeah, we're going to do an old Ricky Skaggs tune here that Roger Bob wrote. Larry Cordell stole it from him. It goes like this. these Highway 40 blues. I walk holding on my shoes. I counted the days since I was gone. I'd love to see the lights of home. Wasted time and money too. Wandering youth in search of truth. In the end I had to lose things a country boy can't use, and I got the Highway 40 blues. The highway called when Vic was young, told me lies and things to come. Fame and fortune lies ahead. That's what the billboard lights had said. The shattered dream of mine is numb, and my money's gonna stick out my thumb. My eyes filled with bitter tears. Well, I ain't been home in years, but I got the Highway 40 blues. Well, I've rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. And pretty girls and I'd have to say, not one of them could make me stay. I'd play the music halls and bars, and fancy clothes and big fine cars. They're things a country boy can't use. Dixieland, I sure miss you, and I got the Highway 40 blues. Yeah, the Highway 40 blues, Ricky Skaggs music. Yeah, got another My Set request there. Gene wanted to hear Alan Jackson tune, Alan's first #1 hit. And we're going to do it for her. I love this song. I'm glad to do it for you, Gene. Thank you so much for requesting this. Like I said, Alan's first big #1 hit that put him on the map, so to speak. Roger Bob's been working with him before that and ever since. So here's one called Here in the Real World. Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die, and good always wins again and again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. If life were like a movie, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. And when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, but the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. I gave you my love, that wasn't enough. Did you hold your heart as the times got tough? But tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through, like I hope we would. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. And when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, but the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. No, the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Hey, by request for Gene. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. What do you got, man? What do you want to hear? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let's see here. I want some backwoods stuff. All right, our friend from over the mountains come over here and ask us for a little country music. We're going to play it for him. Here's the Waymore's Blues by Waylon Jennings. Woke up this morning to the drizzling rain. Round the curve come a passenger train. Heard somebody older than a hobo moan. Jimmy, he said, been a long time gone, been a long time gone. Been a long time gone. If you wanna get to heaven, gotta D.I.E. You gotta put on your coat and G.I. Wanna get a rabbit out the yellow G. Make a commotion like a D.O.G., like a D.O.G. Like a D.O.G. Whoop, whoop. don't have to work. I don't wanna work. Yeah, country music. Yes, you do. Southern nights. Have you ever seen the southern night? Free as a breeze. Don't mention the trees. Whistling tunes that you know you love so. Southern skies. Have you ever seen a southern sky? They blow in the night with them southern lights. Oh man, he and his dog that walk the old land. Every flower they touch is a precious hand. When they slowly walk by, weep the willows and cry mysteries. There's so many others in the breeze. They flow in the night with them southern skies. They flow in the night with them southern lights. Yeah, Glenn Campbell music. Glad to do that for you. All right, guys, I'm going to come around one last time with this band's Tip Jar. Bill's going to sing you a song, and if you've enjoyed the music, throw a little something in there. Any last-minute requests, if we've got time, we'll be glad to do them for you. Thanks for tuning in on the live stream, the MySet app. It's worked well for us today, and we appreciate that. Be kind to Alyssa. I'm going to come around and see you guys. Thanks for being kind to the bands here on Broadway. We depend upon your generosities. No cover charge down here, so anything you throw in the old jar is more than appreciated. Thank you.
All right. it'd be nice to Rodney when he comes around if you like the music you hear and want to support the bands down here on Broadway. We'd like for you to put a little money in there. If you have a request, let Rodney know what you want to hear. So much.
There's Billy Cook there. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. All right, we gotta do an Alan Jackson song for our ladies back there in the back. They've been really, really kind to us back there, and thank you so much for throwing something in the jar. And every one of you are really nice. We appreciate that. Thanks for putting something in there, and no cover charge down here, so we depend upon your generosity. And we got to do some Hank for my friend from over at Monteagle Way over there in Grundy County. So got them too, and we'll see where that puts us. But Kevin and his band's coming up right behind us, so don't go anywhere, folks. Great music here all night long. All right, yeah, that'll take us up to, we'll do that for you as well, Gene. So I'm going to do an Alan Jackson song first, then a Hank song, and we're going to end it with the Randy Travis tune. For our friend Gene out there, glad you're tuning in today, and thank you so much. We appreciate it more than you know. Y'all be kind to Alyssa back there working hard. Here's an Alan Jackson song. Painted red, stripe was white, 18 feet from the bow to the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta. I rode up with Roger when he went up to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, it was made for the water. Ran him for years till the transom guy right. A piece of my childhood that never was forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat, a 75 Johnson and an electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel, and I can't replace the way that made me feel. And I would steer it sharp and I would make it whine. He'd say you can't beat the way no wood boat drives. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was high on a mountain. Hey, when Daddy let me try. Just a half-ton short bed Ford Roger Bob bought new back in '64. Daddy got it right, the engine was a smoking, couple burnt valves and we had her going. Let me drive her when we haul off load down a dirt strip where we dump trash off Thick Pin Road. Sit up in the seat, stretch my feet out to the pedal, smiling like a hero that just received a medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel, and I can't replace the way that made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I would steer it right, and he'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters in my home. I let them drive that old Jeep across the pasture in our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in that pile and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it was just an old worn out Jeep, a rusty old floorboard that was hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel, and I can't replace the way that made me feel. And I would steer it left and I would steer it right. He'd say, straighten her up, girl, you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me try. When Daddy let me try. Just an old plywood boat, a 75 Johnson and an electric choke. Hey, Alan Jackson music there for our ladies back there in the back. All right, my friend over, he wanted some Hank, so we're gonna do him a little bit. Hank goes like this. I came in last night about 10:30. That woman of mine, she wouldn't let me in. Move it on over, slide it on over. I move over, little dog. The big dogs are moving in. Well, she told me once not to mess around. I done let that deal go down. Move it on over. Yeah, slide it on over. I move over, little dog. Vic Lawson gonna move in. Yeah, yeah. Got that dancing there. Oh, Hank Sr., Hank Jr. song. All right, we got one more. This goes out to Gene there. One called Forever and Ever. Feature Mr. Bill Cook there. He played with Randy Travis for many, many years on the road. Here's Randy's biggest hit. It goes like this. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and free. You may wonder how I can promise you now there's a love that I feel for you always will be. You're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, there's a love that I give. It's gonna be yours until the day that I die. Baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen and I'll tell you again. Hey, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on a body. It'll make a young girl's brown hair turn gray. Honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, I'll still love you anyway. And they say time can play tricks on a memory, make people forget things they knew. It's easy to see that it's happening to me. I've already forgot every woman but you. Darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen to how this song ends. Hey, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Oh, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Yeah, Randy Travis music. That does it for us. Come back and see us next week. All right, it's Kitty's birthday out there, so somebody buy her a shot. It's Cindel's birthday. I stand corrected, so somebody buy her a shot there. Y'all be kind to Alyssa, working hard for you. See you next time.